I'm a team player, so I am going to share some common icks of
I bet
dating
you
in
are.
2025. It's trash, by the way. If you're married, just stay married.
We're back at it. We got one coming to us from Insolent Audits. We're going to jump right into this, man. And remember, we're reacting to a lineup of modern women, grown modern women crying about dating in 2025, complaining about men, emotional intelligence, and fucking texting habits, and why they can't find, Prince Charming while they're actually sitting on the clearance rack with like a princess ego and expired expectations. Let's actually talk about why men are done, why this mindset is completely cooked, man, and why dating isn't actually hard. The hard part is accountability. Now, let's just get right into it, man.
I'm a team player, so I am going to share some common icks of
I bet
dating
you
in
are.
2025. It's trash, by the way. If you're married, just stay married. I think you're going to be better off if you just stay married. Even if you're unhappy, I just recommend staying married.
That's a wild opening line. Like, that's a hook for you right there, because she actually told the truth accidentally. If you're married and throw it away to find yourself, I got divorced. I had to leave my husband to find myself. Well, guess what? If you had to find yourself, this is the greeting party that's waiting for you. A cold ass dating pool full of filtered selfies, unhealed trauma, and people who think love is like Uber Eats with no delivery fee. The dating pool isn't trash. The inventory is. Modern dating isn't trash. It's the inventory. And guess what, Miss Ick? You're in that inventory. Let's be real here. Let's go, man.
Plus, trash, straight downhill. But let's talk about some common icks, okay? Emotional intelligence, right? You would think whenever you start getting into the 40 plus club that there'd be some emotional intelligence. Not true at all. I dated a guy who literally I felt like I was just banging my head against a wall anytime that there was conflict. And I try and talk through it with him. And it was just like literally banging my head against the wall. I'm like, this is pointless. This is pointless. How can you be 40 whatever and lack emotional intelligence? If you had anything going for you, I would think it'd be emotional intelligence.
Yeah, meaning emotional intelligence doesn't mean the man processes emotions the way you want. It doesn't mean he sits cross-legged on the floor and trauma swaps with you like a freaking podcast. Sometimes a man shutting up and just fixing the problem and maybe getting on with life is emotional maturity, is emotional intelligence. These women don't want emotional depth. They want emotional obedience. And guess what? Good American men, you might as well forget about it, girl.
When you're in your 40s. No, not this guy. Second ick, someone that just agrees with everything that you say. Like, I was talking to one guy, and every single time that I would say something, he would agree with it. I don't want someone agreeing with me all the time. I want someone like pushing my buttons. And
That's because he doesn't feel like listening to you. That's because he don't feel like going back and forth with you. Like, seriously, you don't even want disagreement. You want conflict that entertains you. That's what you want. You want a man who challenges you only when it feels good for you. Never when he's actually right, though. The minute he wins the argument, he becomes controlling. The minute he holds up his boundaries, he becomes emotionally unavailable. Men don't want a sparring match. Men want peace, not a human debate every time you want to talk. Do you get what I'm saying? And let's just be clear here. You are the ick. You are men's ick.
calling me out and challenging my thought process. Like, if I wanted someone to agree with me all the time, I don't know. Like, my kids don't even agree with me all the time. I need someone to challenge my thought process.
Yeah, let's let's not just skip over that like we didn't just hear that. So let's put that out there now. You're single and you have kids. So you're expecting somebody to play stepdaddy.
So, 2 icks. What are your icks?
You. Is that good enough for you? And I haven't even seen the comments yet. I can guarantee you everybody's going to say the same thing. You are the ick.
What are your icks? What are your dating icks?
Oh, fam, how does this gorilla get with this single mom? I mean, sign me up. Where is the roster? I'm pretty sure this woman's got to beat the men back. They're just pounding her door down. Okay, she has 2 icks. Yes, because a single mom in her 40s has the privilege of having all the icks in the world. Her first ick, emotional intelligence. So, here's a question. How do these femme fatales describe emotional intelligence? Oh, let me guess. You have to be in tune with their emotions. You have to see emotions through their eyes to actually have emotional intelligence. Anything that's not on par with what they describe as emotional intelligence can be considered remotely emotional intelligence. So let me guess. If the guy, I don't know, doesn't talk about his feelings as much as you like him to talk about his feelings, or talks about his feelings too much, or basically is in control of his feelings, he's like, hey, you know what? I don't talk too much about my feelings. He's very stoic. All that translates to an ick, I guess. And her other ick, agreeing with her on everything. Hold up, let me get this straight. You actually want someone to quote unquote disagree with you? In other words, you're looking for drama.
Yeah, basically. Exactly, bro. That's exactly what she wants. But she wants somebody to disagree only when it benefits her. You know what I mean?
There's a difference between a person who agrees with you on everything and a yes man. And let me be honest with you. Yes men are usually just yes men in the office. They're not yes men at home. Unless, of course, they just don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. So I'm getting an argumentative kind of vibe off this woman. You said that you want the person not to agree with you all the time, to challenge your thoughts. Yeah, isn't that what other women...
She looks like she likes to argue, bro. Straight up. Guys, if you're here, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It only gets worse from here, man. Stay tuned.
Consider, oh, he emotionally abused me because he would always go against me. No, I think what the problem here is that you are a person who loves drama and you want someone to bring drama into your life. And most men, especially in their 40s, don't want any drama. But keep going, Queen. I'm pretty sure your Prince Charming is going to arrive somewhere around your 50s. You know, that point in your life when you're looking for a second retirement. Moving on.
Okay, is it just me, or has the world gone like completely mad? Like, I'm a single mum. I'm looking for my guy.
Another one. Another single mom. So she's expecting somebody to play stepdaddy. It's not that she would appreciate it. It's the fact that she expects it.
I just genuinely feel like there's no hope anymore. I just can't do the dating apps anymore.
Is it that you can't do the dating apps, or are the men on the dating apps just don't want you? They don't want your trauma and your baggage and everything that comes with you.
I've been single 3.5 years and I've done a lot of self-healing. I've done a lot of self-work. And maybe it's just timing. I don't know, but it's like someone throw me a freaking bone here.
Somebody's clearly already threw you a few bones, I'm sure. I'm sure you've had tons of bones thrown at you. And that's part of the problem.
How are you meeting people? How are you meeting decent people? Right, okay, come and tell me in the comments. How did you meet your person? How? Like, in recent history. Like, don't give me a story from like 20 years ago. Like, the world has changed. I was in a 10.5-year relationship. Coming out of that 10.5-year relationship, that the dating world, 1, I'm 10.5 years older, 2, I've got kids, 3, the world is just different. Like, tell me, how are we meeting decent people in 2025? I need to know.
So basically what you're saying is you're a clearance rack item expecting men that live in the premium aisle.
I can smell the failure.
Well, first of all, my single mom queen there, there is a question that has to be answered. Why did you divorce your husband? If you were in a 10-year plus relationship,
Exactly.
why'd you get out of it? Oh, let me guess. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark right here. This girl is going to figure, you didn't know who you were anymore. You had to find yourself.
to
You felt
find
like you were
yourself.
missing out on something. Am I getting warm there? Because to be honest with you,
Yeah.
how
I've heard that so many times recently on TikTok, and I had to find myself. I left my man, not because, he cheated on me or whatever, he was mean or he didn't, he was mean to the kids or he kicked a dog or something. No, and you left your husband because you had to find yourself, bro. What the hell, man? What is going on? That I need to find myself shit is out of control. I don't know, man. Like I said, if you're here, man, hit that subscribe button. It only gets worse, bro. It only gets worse from here.
exactly do you go from being married to being single to wanting to be in a relationship all over again? I mean, you had it already. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Let me guess. The guy was abusive somehow. Although I'll say that if the guy actually was abusive, you would have mentioned that already. But let's give you the benefit of the doubt. You came out of a emotionally abusive relationship and you're now trying to figure out how to find your person. Now, you said something key there that this gorilla picked up on. You said, how do you meet decent people? Oh, so you were actually meeting men. You're just not meeting the guy that you want. So basically, you're going out and you're finding that you're getting approached by the Chads, Tyrones, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the players, because they're on the hunt and they're ready to pounce.
Meanwhile, good men walk past her on the street that she just doesn't notice. I would bet money.
So this girl is going to ask, what did you expect? I mean, seriously, what do you women expect to find after being in a long relationship and decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to get back out there. What do you think? The father of your children? Oh, he's no longer good enough for me. I don't have the same fifis for him. Somehow, some way, me being 10 years older, being a single mom, I'm going to find a better man out there. So you exited stage left without a plan. Well, the world don't own you a damn thing, and you're learning that the hard way, now aren't you, Colleen? Tell you what, this gorilla may sound cruel, but he's going to give you the best possible advice he can give you. You need to, turn around, make a U-turn in your life, go right back to your ex-husband, and hope that he takes you back. Hope that he hasn't replaced you already. Because
I agree, man. I agree. Rewind back and get back with the man that you left. Because like he said, like Gorilla said, man, you would have already said that he was abusive. Or, you would have already given us the reason that you guys divorced if it was something he did wrong. You would have said that probably within the first 30 seconds of you opening your trap. Because we all know, women love to slay men's names on the internet, dude. So the second you had a chance to put it out there in the ether that he did something wrong, you would have took that shot. For real.
let's be honest, it doesn't sound like you're happier now that you're out on these streets again with a much lower sexual market value. What am I saying? Go out there and slay queen. You got this.
F price. 70% off.
Moving on.
If we're talking and you're interested in me and you hit me up first and you made the first move, all right? This is why we're talking, right? And your energy starts shifting.
I must admit, she has one thing going for her. And you want to know what that is? I'll tell you what it is. She doesn't have a nose ring. God, what is up with all these single women with nose rings, bro? I'm telling you, that is another breed of human being. That's like 78% of the single women have nose rings, dude. I swear they do. Let's get back to it.
And you like talk to me every now and then, whatever. If you're not texting me, I'm not gonna text you. Like, I'm not gonna text you first. That's the one thing that, like, I guess it's too much to ask for. I've been hurt too many times, and it's not, I guess, it's not the person that I'm entertaining. It's not.
I've been hurt too many times. It is a soft way of saying I have hella battle wounds. I have a shitload of battle wounds. And the next man that gets in a relationship with me, he better heal them shits. So whoever this woman's next victim is, I hope you have a whole bunch of tools in your backpack, bro, because she's going to need a lot of work. She's going to need a lot of work. I promise you.
Their fault, but it's just my way of thinking and like my boundaries, my expectations. Like I refuse to text a man first. It feels like I'm chasing. It feels like I'm desperate, especially if their communication is not consistent. Yeah, no Pookie. That's not the
And you notice how she said she won't text you. So let's just say what needs to be said, and let's say it now. This is not a boundary. This is ego. That's all it is. This is ego. You want commitment, effort. What else? Consistency. You want these things whilst offering zero initiative. You want him to lead, pursue, plan, double text, back-to-back text messages, whatever, while you just exist like you're the actual prize that just hasn't been earned yet. Let me say this for you. Are you ready for this? You're not hard to get, girl. Listen, love. You're not hard to get. You know what it is? You are easy as hell to replace. Men aren't rejecting you. They just stop chasing women who think texting first is beneath them. Hence the reason why you will continue to be replaced.
what will happen is that I'll just get out of your life.
Erroneous! Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts.
Oh Lord.
Oh ho, remember, gentlemen, I mean, these queens always say that communication is key. You got to know how to communicate. I mean, that is one thing that's a big turnoff. Men don't know how to communicate. While at the same time, she says that she's not going to be texting you. Oh, you have to do the texting. You have to do all the legwork. And if you don't text her enough, she's going to, I don't know, cut you off. So here's a question, queen. How exactly is this a bad thing for men? I mean, think about it. You're a single mom, you're out there dating, and you're well past wall smashing age, in your mid to late 30s, and you're expecting men to go head over heels to do the important communication. I mean, you even mentioned in this video, communication's key, but you're not willing to communicate. You're not willing to do your part. No, the guy has to initiate everything, and that's good communication. If not, you're going to cut him off again. So has it occurred to you that it is possible that these men that don't text you anymore actually want you to cut them off? Because they're just going to hit it and quit it. They're thinking, okay, one night smash, maybe a couple nights smashing, and it's over. You may be playing into their game there, queen. I mean, that's what players do. They play. But keep putting up these rules. You'll find your Prince Charming that way. In the meantime, I'll keep investing my money in stocks of pet stores, cat food, and box wine. Moving on.
I've had another failed dating attempt. My name is Claudia. I'm 31 years old. I was supposed to go out to dinner with this guy tonight. I'm pretty sure it's not happening, but let me give you the backstory. You tell me whose fault you think it is.
Oh, yes, a backstory.
It's his, because I don't think I'm wrong. We met at a 5K race. Came up to me, started chatting it up. We added each other on Strava. He messaged me on Strava. I gave him my number.
The fuck is Strava?
We texted for a week until he was finally like, hey, it'd be nice to see you again. A couple days after that, he was like, so what are you doing next weekend? Do you have any plans? And I was just like, oh, I have a couple things, but like, what's up? He was like, oh, if you have some free time, I would love to take you out to lunch, dinner, drinks, or all of the above. And obviously I was like, dinner, because I'm not drinking right now. This next message, I'm not gonna lie, I got the ick, because what do you mean your treat? Of course it's your treat. You're asking me out. It's a given. So this is Tuesday night, this past Tuesday. We do not text like throughout the day. There has been,
Dude, you can't make them happy, man. You can't make them happy.
a couple of times, maybe like 2 times before that, where he would go like a whole day without texting me or responding to my text, and I'm like, okay, like fine. In my opinion, I've had times where guys like double text me throughout the day and like make it known that they want to keep getting to know me. I couldn't tell you anything more about this man other than he's from the OC. He started running this year. He's an electrical engineer. That's all I could really say, because our conversations were very like,
AKA out of your league. This shit kills me, dude. This shit kills me. A man approached her, asked her out, offered to pay, and that gave her the ick. It seems like you're allergic to effort. You want attention without reciprocity. reciprocity. I don't fucking know. Anyway, you want attention. You want the fairy tale without the femininity. Let's say this. Princess mindset, clearance aisle reality, girl.
How's your day going? Or like, what are you up to? Like, we're texting Tuesday night and then I fall asleep, so I respond Wednesday morning. I was kind of annoyed because like he totally just ignored everything else that I had said, which I thought was like finally a good topic. He doesn't respond to that. He doesn't text me all day Thursday. And then Friday, he sends me this message. I'm like annoyed at this point because I just am. Yeah, we were supposed to meet for dinner today. He didn't tell me a place. He didn't tell me an exact time. We didn't solidify anything. So yeah, obviously it's not going to happen. This is what I mean by dating in 2025 is hard. Wait, who do you guys think was in the wrong? Like, I'm interested.
You.
I think I was right.
I'm going to be honest. Why is this queen asking who is in the right and who is in the wrong? Is there like a good team, bad team when it comes to dating men and women today? I mean, there's wrongdoing. So the guy wasn't texting you that much. If you want the sympathy points, so people say, yeah, queen, you were in the right. He's completely in the wrong for not texting you as much. Not solidifying your dating plans. This is where this girl's going to step and say, okay, for a woman who's 31, you really haven't matured that much. You haven't really learned anything. Or maybe the reality is that you've been dating on easy mode so long, you have no idea what it's like to date on a harder setting. All right.
Yeah. You haven't learned enough to realize the amount of effort that goes into a solid relationship.
All right, let me make this clearer for you there, Queen, to help you out. Believe it or not, you were on his texting roster. This is why he wasn't taking your text seriously. This is why he wasn't in a hurry to get to know you better. He wasn't all desperate and thirsty in his text. He was just texting you sparingly. Want to know why? Because he had other women that he was going to go out with. He probably was already going out on a date with one or two other women. And
You basically what's being said here is you're a victim of your own entitlement. Let's be real here. Modern dating isn't broken. Women just think they deserve a luxury man, a luxury relationship while offering, dollar store type character. These women aren't victims of 2025. They're victims of their own entitlement. Like this woman here. She is an actual victim of her own entitlement. Men are tired, dude. Not of women, though, but bad, shitty, trashy attitudes wrapped in like this princess marketing. Stop demanding royal treatment on a peasant resume. Stop crying about men when when your standards are sky high, but your effort is just in the bargain bin, dude. You're not being ignored. You've been evaluated and then you've been passed on. Let's just say it that way. You were evaluated. You as a character was evaluated and the evaluation failed and you've been passed on. And the man is just moving on to the next one. All right, guys, we're going to end it right there, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Now, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want, come back for some real breakdowns without feelings getting, CPR. Sub to No Cap Culture, man. Thanks to Insolent Audit for his dope ass video, man. Share this, comment your thoughts, and let's keep exposing the delusion economy one video at a time, man. Dating isn't dead. Accountability is. No Cap Culture, man. Signing off, bro. Peace.